Hello and welcome to Riverbend Springs. Today we don't have to flood our rice field. Okay, cool. That means it should be ready to harvest, I believe, next month. But regardless, we're gonna go get some baling done today. We need to get all of our straw picked up and put into bales. I mean, considering, that's why we're doing baling. But I'm also gonna see if we can get a grass header for the MacDon and potentially get rid of our mowers as well. I think it makes sense that if we got the MacDon, why not get a grass header for it and at least use it for some mowing. So I went and I bought a grass header for the MacDon, and I know that we're going to be sacrificing a little bit in the terms of, well, like width and everything else, but at the same time I think it's going to actually kind of make sense in the fact of now we have an open tractor. We have the Case, which is a tractor that we use quite frequently. If you haven't noticed, it's not running the mowers now, so we will be able to have that on the baler, which I think it's the only one, if I remember correctly, that has enough power to run the baler, but I could be wrong. I don't remember how much the Challenger and the White have for horsepower, but that's also just me, and I love using Case, so I tend to use the Puma a lot. But regardless, now we are able to just use this piece of equipment that, would just be sitting there. So I'm okay with the sacrifice that we've had to make for the width and everything else. Actually, you know what? We may talk to the bank today. That grass field's looking mighty nice. Maybe. I've noticed that this header doesn't really bounce like our other mowers did. That is definitely a plus. I'm not having to stop and back up nearly as much as I was. This is actually, even though it's a little bit smaller, I think we're like 2 meters smaller, it's actually saving us a little bit of time. This is quite nice. Yeah, and I do think we're going to actually get our very first loan, and we're gonna buy that grass field. I don't know why, but I just want it. Don't judge me. Hey, quit typing.
Just stop.
Yeah, no, I heard. No, quit your typing. Quit judging me. Don't care. All right, I'll spend my money and my borrowed money however I want. We are now $155,000 in debt. Luckily, our trips for building the museum should make it to where we can pay that off fairly quickly, and the silage that's going to come off this field is going to definitely make it to where we can pay it off. So we'll make the money to pay it off eventually. It's not really a big major rush right now, and this is also a nice little expansion for the farm in and of itself, so I can't really complain too much about it. I was thinking about it, and I think I might know, and I'm gonna need your guys' opinions down in the comments below, but maybe we will turn this field that we're in, this grass field that we're in, into a like a sheep pen, or we'll put some animals in this field and then use that grass field to actually sustain them. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it might be a good idea, but at the same time, I don't know. Let me know. Now, I have noticed that this field is requiring some lime. So once we get everything baled and wrapped on this field, we'll come in here, we'll collect everything, put it up at the house, and we'll get some of that liquid lime. We actually have a field that we can try it out on now, and we can put it out on the wheat field and see how well that actually performs, because I'm still kind of curious. All right, and also for all you guys that actually do a bunch of grass work in real life, there you go. Here's your little bit of happiness. I'm not going to actually, windrow the outside rows before I get to the outside rows. I'm going to start from the middle and work my way outside. Exact opposite of what you do when you're hoeing. I can definitely tell the difference in the windrow sizes. That lime definitely does take a pretty big cut out of the yield for the grass. But we will make sure that everything is kosher and, you know, all A-OK here in a little bit. We'll get all the grass fields properly fertilized and properly limed as well. I don't know about you, but I sometimes greatly enjoy just baling and in-cab baling. I don't know. Do you guys enjoy that? Or be just one of those weird guys? Because kind of reminds me of back when I was a kid. I used to ride with Dad as they would bale up the fields. I don't know. Are there any things that you guys like to do on Farm Sim that remind you of, you know, good memories? Ooh, that's a nice little bump. I will say the one downside of baling on a hill next to a river, you really got to pay attention to your bales once you unload them, because goodness gracious, I've about lost like 3 or 4 bales to the river. I've had to get out there and do everything I can to stop them, and in all honesty, I'm a little out of shape. I don't know if I can handle much more running.
Oh man, I'm out of shape.
We have finished up all of our grass bales. Now it is time to move on to our straw bales. And actually, before we do that, I am going to, actually, you know what? I might look into getting a bigger baler here before too long, because it would be really nice to be able to do 180s as well. That would be very beneficial, especially if we're going to start baling up our straw. But as for right now, I'm going to go reset the bale counter on the baler and see how many straw bales that we get. Leave your guess down in the comment section down below. Well, this is awkward. I forgot to fill us up with some round bale net. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. I swear I know what I'm doing. So we are done with our. Actually, no. Wait, we're not done. We're not done. Turn this back on. Kick the bale. Kick the bale out. Why what? Okay. Okay. There we go. Kick the bale out. Close it back up. We ended up with 58 straw bales. So how close was your guess? And I can tell if you went fast forward to this part and then put in your number. All right, I'm just saying it. Nope, nobody likes a cheater. But regardless, I think we're gonna call it there. You guys have seen me wrap and collect bales a million times. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, consider subscribing. And with that, we'll see you all in the next one. Later.